Hello, friends. Cowboy Joe Boo here with the Joe Boo Report, and it's Friday as the Dallas Cowboys prepare to go to Lambeau Field to take on the Green Bay Packers. And I'm looking for Dez Bryant to avenge that no catch in Green Bay that ended our season. Could this be the spot that launches our season for this year? Let's go to the tape.
Deep ball to the left side, and the ball is Bryant caught the ball and is dragged down at the one. I do not know how Dez Bryant accomplished that physical feat.
After review, it has been determined that the receiver did not maintain
We should have burned that place down right then and there.
Oh my goodness.
I caught it, I came down with it, and tried to reach for the goal line. Clearly it's a catch. There's no question, man. There's no question. Come on, man.
So this just in, Skip and Darren, they still think it was a catch, but it was ruled incomplete, costing the Cowboys a chance at possibly making it to the Super Bowl at 4-8. Dallas enters the game only one game back, unbelievable, in the NFC East. We welcome in Darren Woodson to the show. Oh,
Thanks
such a
for
pleasure
having me.
to see you.
Skip.
Yes.
Dark jacket, man.
Yeah, thank you.
Oh, hey,
That's about all I got today. Because I don't got much on the Cowboys today.
Hey.
I hope you're
You
going
don't
to help me here.
Darren, are you picking against your boys?
What you want, man?
Hey, how are you? Oh, I'm doing good.
I'm all right, man.
No, I know you are.
Fine.
Am I picking against the Cowboys?
Yeah, you are.
Yes, I am.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Yes, you are.
With
Absolutely.
conviction.
And you know what? We talked about it the other day. The Cowboys are not afraid to go into Lambeau Field and play this game. Of course, the Green Bay is not that vaunted team that they've been in the past, and they haven't protected home field like they've been in the past. I still give the Cowboys a puncher's chance. I give them a chance simply for the fact that Green Bay, offensively, they can't separate in coverage. Aaron Rodgers has not been the same Aaron Rodgers he's been in the past, so I do give the Cowboys a
Because the
puncher's
receivers
chance.
can't separate in coverage.
Oh, okay, it's not going to put it all on them, but I think it's a lot more than
Really?
that. Yeah, it's a lot more than that the receivers can't separate. Listen, the running game, Eddie Lacy is
Thank
not coming
you.
to play this year. They're not a
He
balanced offense.
literally didn't come to play last game.
Exactly. I mean, I'm coming in from training camp. He was out of shape.
Right,
So this
he
is
was.
not the same bunch that they've been in the past. There's no fear. I think the Cowboys have to do this. They have to find a way to create some turnovers. Find a way. And I know Rod Marinelli, just last week against the Washington Redskins, he blitzed outside of himself. He never blitzes the way he blitzed this past week. They're trying to generate a pass rush, and the only way they can do that is by blitzing. They don't have anything to lose going into this game, and I think that's the fear of Green Bay, is that they know the Cowboys. They saw it last week. There's no fear in what they're doing right now because they don't have anything to lose. I still think in the end the Green Bay Packers will find a way to win this game in the fourth quarter. And I still think it's going to be a 3.5 quarter game.
Do you? Okay.
I think it's-
So
I got a
fairly
question,
close
Skip.
finish. Yeah.
I think
Go
it's going to be a close finish.
Yeah.
I got a question, Skip, Darren. Anybody tell me what the hell happened to Clay Matthews? He's only got 4.5 sacks this year. Darren, can you tell me why that is?
You know what? They're playing him, again, inside linebacker. They're not playing him a whole lot on the outside. I think Clay Matthews is at his best when he's lined up on the outside.
I agree.
When he gets in that inside linebacker space, you're not using his capabilities. You're not using the strengths of what he can do. What he can do, put his finger in the dirt or just stand up and rush the passer. We saw it yesterday in Dwight Freeney. When you need a big play,
Was that a play?
Clay Matthews is your big play guy. They're just not utilizing him in that role. They need an inside linebacker to fill that spot and move Clay back to his normal position.
Yeah. So, Stephen A., did anything Darren Woodson just said scare you?
No, not at all. I mean, listen, we all know that the receivers can't gain separation, and that has a lot to do with, the uncharacteristic numbers that Aaron Rodgers has put up this year. He doesn't even have 3,000 yards passing, 12 games into the season, only completed 61% of his passes, although he does have a QBR of 69, 26 touchdowns, just 5 interceptions. These are paltry numbers to the great Aaron Rodgers. But the fact of the matter is, again, you got to score points to win games. And there's nothing that Darren Woodson, in all of his brilliance, his eloquence, there's nothing that he said to me that convinces me that the Dallas Cowboys can score. That's my issue with them. I think that they got a puncher's chance because that defense can stymie any offense in the NFL, including the Green Bay Packers that we're seeing this season. But ultimately, your offense has to come out on that field and do something, especially when the Dallas Cowboys are creating turnovers. So because of that, I've got to put.
And I don't remember what your numbers were, but you constantly took the ball away from people, right? That's how you win football games. Green Bay does not give the ball away. They have a league low, an NFL low 9 giveaways. Okay, only 8 takeaways and only 9 giveaways. What do you think's going to happen? Well, my fear is that Dallas will end up turning it over 3 times and Green Bay none. Okay, at Washington, Dallas got away with turning it over 3 times to Washington's key 1 turnover, and they stole the game. Okay, but this is not the Washington defense. This is the Green Bay defense at Lambeau Field. So it's going to be tougher. I don't know why the great Rod Marinelli. I don't know if you can teach turnovers, if it's contagious, if it just doesn't happen. I don't know what it is.
Oh, he teaches turnovers.
I know.
Now.
You got to rip the ball out. You got to do this. You got to do that. I don't think their defensive backfield is terrible. I think they're decent. But they don't get their hands on footballs, and I don't know why.
Listen, Brandon Carr has not had an interception since 2013, Thanksgiving Day on 2013. As a corner, their corners don't create.
How do you figure that?
Listen, sometimes as a corner, you have to take some chances and jump around. You have to jump around. I think that's the biggest part of the discussion with the Dallas Cowboys. Yes, you can try to generate some turnovers with stripping balls and all, but at some point,
somebody has to
jump around and make a big play, and they do not take a lot of chances in that aspect.
Okay.
Skip Bayless?
Yes.
Skip Bayless. I have Darren Woodson's numbers in front of me. 813 career tackles, 11 career sacks, 23 career interceptions, okay? And 2 career touchdowns. Although those touchdowns came in this 1994 and 1995, and the last 7 to 8 years he didn't have an interception, but he's a strong safety, so no big deal. Kind of impressive numbers on the part of Darren Woodson. I can't knock that. He is in the Ring of Honor for a reason.
Yes.
I just want to point that out.
Where were you going with
listen,
that?
I was just trying to give you love for something other than your suits. I was just trying to give you love for something other than your suits, Darren.
Oh yeah, is that right?
I'm just trying to help a brother out.
Oh please!
I'm just trying to help a brother out.
He doesn't need a compliment.
No. Oh my God! Thank you. Thank you. I appreciate that.
I just wanted to confirm. We got a lot of young novices out there that don't know his old behind. Okay, all right, they don't know. They don't know what he did.
Now you said
so I'm telling you.
Build me up, tear me down. What you trying to do, Stephen A?
Preach, Stephen A.
I know you.
Preach and educate. All right, Darren, you're staying put. Up next, we stay in the division. DeMarco got paid, but he lost playing time. Could he?
Well, that's a wrap. We'll see what happens on Sunday. Nobody thought we'd beat the Washington Redskins on Monday night either, did they?